We're back again, Rocky. This is Jerry DuPaw with the Achieving the American Dream podcast, and I'm here with Rocky Palmer again.
Hi, everyone.
Because Rocky went back to his computer after we met the last time, and he really wanted to sit down and get some stats for us on our local market. I know we talked about 8% appreciation the last time we were on.
Yeah, we did McHenry County.
Yeah.
Some stats on that.
Right. So he went a little bit deeper for us here. So
yeah, I went into Lake County, which I do a lot of stuff in Lake County, Fox Lake area, Round Lake, Ingleside.
You do a lot of stuff
Grays
on
Lake.
Waterfront.
I do a lot of waterfronts, and one of these times we're going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
But I got some stats for us on Lake County. Medium sales price from last September in 24 till September 25. 24 was $360,500, and it went up to $388,990, Jerry. So,
wow. So we're talking about, living in a home, buying it for just 1 year ago.
1 year.
1 year ago.
In September to September.
Between that time frame, they made $28,000 on their investment.
And they got to live in it.
Right, they got to live it. If you think about that, if you divide that by 12,
right,
you're looking at like $2,400, $2,350 a month in income.
Yeah, it pretty much so covers your
mortgage payment, right?
Mortgage payment and
right.
taxes. Yeah.
Wow,
that's kind of good.
It's very good, and that's just 1 year living there. I mean, home prices exponentially go up over time, and that's what we're talking about, building wealth. I mean, you're going to be every year. That's going to be even more and more impactful, especially as if there's more inflation, that's going to make the number go up too. Hopefully, we have inflation under control, and rates will keep coming down.
They've certainly been working on it, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
I feel like it's at least steadied out from what I'm seeing.
For sure.
In my grocery prices, everything counts for inflation, right?
Right. It hasn't necessarily gone down where it was, but it stopped going up as fast.
It stopped going up, and I feel like they're getting a handle on the gas market right now. At least this week, prices are down, which is good.
Yep.
I mean, we all feel it at the pumps. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
An interesting thing also about the market is there's 2.2% more homes on the market this September than last September.
Okay.
So there's also 7.2% that went under contract this last September than in 24.
So more went under contract. There was a little bit more on the market, but a lot more went under contract.
Right. And 1.9% sold in 25 September than did in the 24 market in September. So I know it's a little confusing,
right? But
what it boils down to is last September, there was 2.3% of homes monthly supply. So in other words, if we stopped listing homes, it would take 2.3 months to sell them all on the market in Lake County.
Right.
That went down to 2.1 this September.
So it sounds like, there might be more choices out there, but there's a lot more people looking at those choices and they're going under contract a little faster. So it's making the actual month supply of inventory go down.
It does. And that leads us to, it's a seller's market. And that is, the month supply is really the leading indicator on where prices are going to go.
Right. Yeah. It's like once it's over like 4 to 6 months supply, then it starts to lean towards a buyer's market where you can get more deals.
Which is fairly what used to be called our normal.
Right, normal market.
Right.
If it goes longer than 6 months, then it turns into a really hot buyer market.
Right.
But we're definitely in a seller's market. We're in the Midwest here. There's not a lot of new inventory coming on the market, unfortunately, for the demand.
Right.
So you're going to see that. I mean, maybe that person that made $28,000 last year, maybe now if they wait another year, it's going to maybe even be more than that. Because
I don't think there's no crystal ball on that, Jerry. But I agree with you that I don't see prices going down quickly.
Well, it's just all supply and demand. So really, it's the laws of economics.
And I shouldn't even say prices down. I should say they're going to make less in a year.
Yeah. We haven't seen prices down in real estate in quite some time. So that's great. I'm glad you came back with those more accurate numbers here.
They're interesting. It takes a little bit to digest it all, but once you look at it close and think about it, we're still in a seller's market. It's still a good investment.
Yeah.
because you want to be the owner. Once you're the owner, you can be a seller someday.
Right.
So
I wonder, since like waterfront properties are kind of like really popular, what the numbers look like on those properties. Are you able to look it up that way?
Yeah, we can work on that.
Yeah, just another
we can work on that, definitely.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you again for coming back. And like I said, we'll be
thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll be updating you guys throughout the coming weeks here on the market going forward. So we're happy to inform everyone, and reach out to us with any questions or concerns. If you need a good realtor, Rocky's here all the time, 24/7. We're available on our cell phones. Don't feel like it's after 5. We can't call Jerry or Rocky.
There's never a bad question.
No, right. And there's never.
The only bad question is the one you don't ask.
That's right. Exactly. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next time.